Hello, miss. I'm Captain Rubin of the 27th Precinct. I want to inquire about Frank Ryan.
He's still on the critical list, Captain.
Oh. Any improvements at all?
Well, he said a few words the other day, but since then... Here's Detective Reed. Do you know each other?
Yes, thanks, nurse. Hello, Bob.
Hi, Captain. Thanks for coming by.
Okay. Any news? How is he?
Well, the doctor's in there with him right now. We keep thinking he's going to wake up any second. You know.
That's rough.
Did you find out anything?
One dead end after another. We can't seem to trace that $6,500. It didn't seem to come from the political campaign. It wasn't withdrawn from his bank account.
Captain, it had to come from someplace.
As to possible enemies, nothing at all.
He said he was pushed.
Are you sure that's what he said?
Yes, his sister heard him.
Look, I'm not doubting what she may think she may have heard, but it'd be much easier if we had another witness.
Captain, there was nobody else in the room.
Look, as far as we can tell, Frank Ryan didn't have an enemy in this world. We've checked through his police records to see if there are any grudges. Nothing. Nothing at all.
You don't think he was pushed?
Look, all I'm saying is that we don't have the first clue that he was, or who may have
Captain,
done
it wasn't an accident.
Look, we've covered a lot of territory, Bob. One area we haven't covered is his family, and I've left that up to you.
Yeah, I've checked into them one by one. I don't want to check into his family now. They've had a lot to deal with.
I know.
I keep thinking he'll wake up and tell us himself.
Okay. Now, what are his chances? How is it?
I don't know.
There's too much congestion in there.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, there's fluid collecting in his lungs, and it's giving him trouble breathing. We're gonna have to do something to help him.
Help him how?
We'll do a tracheotomy. Get a trach kit, will you, Ramona?
Yes, Doctor.
Doc,
No, it's actually a minor procedure, Mary. I'll do it right here in the room. We won't even have to move him.
well, what sort of minor procedure?
Well, I'm inserting a small tube into his windpipe to help him breathe more easily. No, there's no danger. But I think you better step outside while I do it.
What's new in Port Charles? Here's what you need to know.
Get away from him!
You're under oath. Did you ever have sex with Jason Morgan?
Yes.
Just get the information and do it fast, because you're Valkyrie and I are going to Venezuela.
Elizabeth made sure you would never be able to tell the world that Jake is your son because you would open her up to perjury.
We'll have to get down to business.
And what is that exactly?
I'm going to kill you while Jerry watches.
Keep up to date with General Hospital. Weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Ready for this week's lesson?
Backpacks. Right now, backpacks in a wide variety of colors and styles are 40% off. Plus, cool fashion portfolios, too, for only $1. For back to school, get back to Kmart.
I give them an A+ in style.
Yesterday is history. Today is what matters.
Start today with the world's most comfortable shave. Gillette Fusion Power. Turn it on. Soothing micropulses help you reduce friction. You'll barely feel the blades.
The best a man can get. No castle in the south of France, but what we had were underpants. Our fruit was of the loom, not of the tree. Yeah, Daddy was the apple of my eye, like underwear he's with me till I die.
I'll put it on vibrate.
When I signed up for Vonage, I was able to keep my phone number, and then when I moved, I was able to take it with me.
Vonage was so simple to set up. I did it on my own, and I was very proud of that.
Call quality is the utmost. It projects my business. And with Vonage, it's perfect.
Vonage and reliability, that just kind of goes hand in hand.
The features save you time, and that's really where I'm focused as far as cost goes.
It's made our connection that much closer. I love Vonage. There's no one else out there that fills the need that Vonage does. And I'm a lifer. I love it.
So sign up, set up, and start saving up to $300 a year on your phone bill.
It's just $24.99 a month for unlimited local and long distance. Call now and get 1 month free, including free calls to the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico, and Europe. Vonage, a better way to phone for less.
Oh, the sun's really hot. Bucky? Oh!
Oh, say, you want some ice water?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Oh, jeez.
Well, everybody seems to be leaving the rest of the boats.
Yeah, well, most of them just come down for the day.
Oh.
So how do you feel?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Well, are you tired or sleep or anything?
No. I guess I should be, having only had an hour and 40 minutes sleep last night.
And after all that sun.
Parking lot's really emptying out.
Does that bother you?
No. Thank you.
Yeah, none of them are invited to my spectacular dinner.
Great. I'm really hungry, I think.
Cold?
No. I don't know. I think I just got the shivers.
May Dr. Carter have a look?
No. Bucky, please, I'll be okay in a minute.
Faith, are you sick or...
No, I just think I got too much sun and I haven't had a lot of sleep recently.
It isn't bothering you that we're here alone, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Because the marina has a watchman. You can always scream for help.
Bucky.
I think I have something that might help.
Thanks.
Well, why don't we try some food? I got us a smorgasbord. Hope you like it.
Looks great.
Now, if you will just unwrap it.
Sure. I'm really sorry. I can't stop shivering.
Well, you know, I have something else here that might help.
Smells good, though.
And, this is supposed to go with it.
Oh, that ice is gonna make me stop shivering? What is it?
Aquavit, it's, Scandinavian. It may be cold, but it'll warm you up.
Bucky, I don't know. How strong is it?
Oh, about like anything else, but you, can't get too much of it in, these little glasses, you know? Here.
I don't really think I should.
Look, I'm gonna sit all the way over here, you see? All the way across the cabin. And I'm not gonna bother you. And if you don't want to drink, that's fine, but, don't you think you ought to eat something?
You got a terrific bedside manner. Which I guess means that you'll, make a very good doctor someday.
I'm sorry you don't feel good because you look great.
Thanks. Oh, this is so dumb.
Hey, look, everyone has nervous reactions every once in a while. I sure do.
You do?
Yeah, interning has been one long horror trip. I've been so nervous and making one mistake after another.
Which Ramona really likes to point out. This is good.
You know, if it weren't for Pat, I would have been in an increasing mess. He keeps bailing me out.
You're lucky.
Don't I know it? Every time I get into one of those nervous jags where I know everything I do is going to go wrong, I just go looking for Pat because, Whatever it is, he'll straighten it out for me. Feel better?
Yeah, I think so.
I told you this was wormy.
Not too much for me, please, okay?
Now, how much can I put in there?
Well, I guess it is helping me stop shivering.
Hooray for aquavit.
Bucky, I'm really sorry.
For what?
Oh, all this is histrionics. I really don't do this very often.
Oh, good grief, Faith. Even I know that.
I'm sure I'm going to be able to stop shivering any minute now.
Faith, what's going on?
I'm not sure.
Now, you're about the smartest girl I've ever met. And if there's one thing you're good at, it's knowing what's going on.
I don't know everything.
You know, pretty soon I'm going to get the idea that you're having an allergic reaction to me.
Oh, no.
Well, if it isn't me, then what is it?
You just have such a wonderful, romantic idea of me. I'd hate to ever disenchant you.
That's hard to imagine.
I'd be really sorry if you ever stopped liking me. As a friend.
Oh, come on, Faith. Why would I do that?
Because when you get to know me, you're not going to like me very much.
I don't believe that. We've been working together for almost a month now, and I've seen you when you were tired, like now, for instance, and when you were confused, and when you were as mad as you could be, like at my aunt, for instance. But I've never seen you when I couldn't like you, or when I didn't like the person I was seeing.
Bucky, stay where you are, okay?
Faith, are you afraid of me?
No, I don't think that's exactly it.
Well, what then?
Well, maybe being alone with you does make me a little nervous.
Now, why don't you just pretend that my mother is sitting right over there in the corner?
It's a pretty funny idea.
Come on, Faith, try.
Okay, I will.
Mary, I just talked to Captain Rubin.
Oh, wait a minute, Bob. I think you should hear this, too.
Hello, Ryans.
Hello, Doc. It's me.
Mary, is anything wrong?
Well, he isn't any better.
He isn't any better. Listen, I have Dee right here with me. Tell it to the both of us, all right?
Okay. Hello, Dee.
Mary, what's happening?
Well, he seems to be having some trouble breathing.
Well, isn't there anything they can do about that?
I'm getting to that. They're going to put a tube into his throat. It will help him breathe more easily.
A tube?
Oh, no.
Listen, Doc says it isn't a serious procedure. They're going to do it right in his room.
All right, now, look, we'll be there as soon as we can. JP should be in any minute.
Mary, is that all? Are you telling us everything?
Yeah, Dee.
Mary.
Yes?
I'm glad you're there, honey. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Where's JP? Where is he?
He just called. He said he's on his way over.
All right.
Johnny, he's worse.
Hey, she didn't say that.
But they wouldn't be doing that to him if he wasn't. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Honey, we just have to believe in Frank. We have to.
Johnny, look, I'm sorry. You don't need me doing this to you. I'll finish the soup for me.
Frank's a strong boy. What happened, honey? What is it? What? Oh, come over here to the sink.
Oh, I should have left it.
Yeah, we'll put some cold water on it.
Oh, sorry, it hurts.
Well, that'll take the sting out of it. There you go.
It's better.
All right, now just leave it under there.
Johnny, you're so good to me.
There.
Johnny, if Frank dies, what's gonna become of me?
Honey.
Mary, how could it be pneumonia with all the drugs they have these days?
Well, they tried them, but none of them seem to be working. How was it, Doc?
He's a little better. We've got some of the fluid out of his lungs, and he's breathing easier.
Can we go back in?
Of course.
All finished, Doctor.
Oh, thank you, Ramona.
Doc, other people who have been this sick and they recovered, didn't they?
Yes, Mary.
Well, then why shouldn't Frank?
You act like a child. Wednesday on the Fashionista Diaries. Bridget, Tina, Nicole, John Jay, they all lose their cool.
Your whole personality, you're like the fakest person.
And just when Rachel and Andrew get cozy, three's a crowd. The Fashionista Diaries, Wednesday at 9 on SoapNet.
We asked real moms from around the country how they feel about some of those products that kill bacteria.
It's got the harsh smell and that thick residue.
And I don't want to feel like I have to clear the whole house to clean the house.
Now, here's a different kind of sanitizing product called Clorox Anywhere Hard Surface Daily Sanitizing Spray.
It's clean, it's fresh, and it's at 99%. It kills bacteria. Gentle enough to be used around food, kids, and pets.
Like a very light spray, and if you leave it, you don't have to wipe it down.
Well, with a name like Clorox Anywhere Spray, you probably use it just about everywhere.
I can spray it on my high chair, and I don't have to worry.
I spray it on the toys,
cutting boards, the refrigerator.
Doesn't bleach my clothing or my towels or anything I use when I clean it.
Clorox Anywhere Spray is a special bleach formula balanced to work at a low concentration that's as gentle as soap and water, and is recommended by Parents Magazine.
I feel like I'm a good mom, like I'm doing a good job.
Clorox Anywhere Spray. It goes everywhere.
Is there a career you've always dreamed of, one that you know you'd be good at and just aren't sure how to get started? Well, I've got a solution for you that could change your life. Ashworth University, a world leader in distance learning programs, can get you started on the path to the career you've always wanted. Go online or call today and start earning your degree with Ashworth University's Fast Track Learning System, designed for individuals who want to advance their careers with an accredited degree, but don't want to be locked into a classroom schedule. Earn your high school or career diploma, associate, bachelor's, or even master's degree. Choose from criminal justice, business, healthcare management, medical and dental assisting, medical billing and claims, and much more. Learn at your pace, your schedule. Learn when you want, where you want, as fast as you want. And you'll earn a nationally accredited degree in as little as 18 months. Call or go online now to take that first step to a new career and a better life. Call 800-613-2470 or go online at ashworthuniv.tv.
Hi, Holly. So, do you want to make 50 bucks the easy way? I'll make 50 bucks just for turning you on to this. It's a 50-50 offer. You get to dump unreliable cable and fall in love with DirecTV. Plus, you get a DVD player and 50 bucks. And I get 50 bucks. What's not to love?
Sign up your friends, and you'll both make 50 bucks. Go to directtv.com/refer.
So, do you want to make 50 bucks the easy way?
The steady hand of the surgeon
raises her silver scalpel. You did it.
Oh. It's really nice of you to teach me about this.
Well, I'm still learning myself.
Oh. Who taught you about Aquavit? Some blonde, redhead, what?
Would you believe Gray?
Gray. Oh, your mother.
And my grandfather. He's 80 years old and drives his own car like a maniac around Boston, swims a quarter of a mile each day, and still turns out regularly to square dances on Thursday nights.
And in his spare time, plies his grandson with liquor. Some grandfather.
Well, you gotta meet him.
I'd love to. Boston, is that where you grew up?
Yeah, well, during the school year, the summers we spent at Martha's Vineyard.
Where you had the catch?
Yeah.
See, I remember. You know, I asked Daddy what a catch was. He says it's really a very big boat.
Oh, no, hey, yeah, my dad, well, yeah, but my dad just owns a part share in it.
Bucky, were you raised with a lot of money? Because somehow I get the feeling.
Listen, look.
What?
My allowance was a positive disaster. And I always had jobs after school. I was supposed to build my character.
How'd you get to be so earnest?
Huh? Am I?
I wouldn't be saying this if you hadn't been plying me with liquor, but you're just about the most earnest person I ever met.
Well, do you mean that as a good thing to be?
Oh, yeah, for you, yes. But how'd you get to be that way?
Well, we're pretty serious about things in New England, you know? You know, like thrifty, and then I went to those all-boys schools.
That they taught you to be earnest?
No, they taught me to be afraid of girls.
Oh, really?
Oh, listen, girls were always like creatures from outer space. When I got to college, I mean, I didn't know anything. I was petrified.
How'd you get over it?
I never did exactly. And one of the things that made me like you more than ever, Faith, was when you said you were scared. Because I know what it's like to be afraid.
Not the way I do, you don't.
Well, look, what you call my being earnest is just my way of handling being afraid.
Bucky, please. Your mother.
Oh, hey, look. She went home. The only way you're going to ever get over being afraid is to try things. Now, you see, I'm only sitting a little bit closer, and I'm not going to bother you.
That's what you say now.
What, does this upset you?
No.
See, what you really ought to worry about is when I'm sitting this close to you, you're bothering me.
Well, then go back to where you were.
And then I'm twice as scared by all this as you are.
No, you're not. Bucky, come on, don't tease me. Go back to where you were, please. I'm gonna start shivering again.
You mean that?
Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. I knew if I asked you to do that, you would.
God, you make me sound so predictable. Earnest, but I want to be as wild and romantic and provocative.
But you're not. You are sweet and sensitive, and I like you very much.
Great.
Bucky, those are very good qualities.
But there's one quality of mine you missed, an important one.
What's that?
I'm a plugger. I may not be wild and unpredictable, but I hang in there. I'm patient.
Next, it's shocking secrets in Salem on Days. Then catch the latest scandals on AMC. Later, things are heating up on One Life on SoapNet. He loves her, she loves him not. She loves him, he loves her not. He loves her, she loves him not. Or does she? Oh, l'amour, Days of Our Lives next.
Soapstar is back with 10 new hopefuls fighting for the prize.
A 13-week contract role on a network daytime drama.
I'm gonna be the next Soapstar.
The only thing more shocking than what they do backstage.
What is that line?
Can I get another partner? Is what happens in front of the judges.
He's already gone. That's what it's about. That you can make us feel that way.
And this year, judge for yourself. Vote for your favorite during the live season finale. I Want to Be a Soapstar premieres this Tuesday at 8, only on SoapNet.
What do you want to do? What do you guys do around here?
Welcome to Newport, where the glamour is undeniable.
Mushroom League Crescent?
The truth is unbelievable.
The guy I lost my virginity to had sex with my mom.
And everything is unreal.
My God, that could be my grandma.
Pretty people, pretty messed up. The OC, today at 6 on SoapNet.
Comfort Soft waistband. Wrapped in soft cotton and tagless, it can make every move this comfortable. The Hanes Comfort Soft waistband, our most comfortable underwear ever.
Think hairspray is a thing of the past? Think again. Get the SG, Salon Graphics. Short and sassy. Long and sexy. Or anything in between. Salon Graphics makes a professional, long-lasting formula that is perfect for you. No matter what your style, finish it with Salon Graphics Hairspray. Salon Graphics, it's the secret to sexy hair.
Burning yourself was just the last straw, huh?
Frank says I'm a menace in the kitchen.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
No. He means to me.
How does that feel?
Oh, I can't feel anything except the cold water.
Well, let's take it out. Take it out.
Oh, God, I'm getting a blister.
Yeah, you got a blister. All right. Now, look, why don't you just sit down a minute and don't worry about the soup. I'll take care of it. Does it hurt much?
A little.
Listen, Dee.
Yes, Johnny?
Frank's gonna make it. I know that.
Yes, Johnny.
But if anything should go wrong, I don't want you to worry.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about you and the baby.
Oh,
You're Araya now. You're part of the family. You're one of us.
thank you.
Whatever you need, we'll see that you have it. And there's plenty of room for you and the baby right here.
You're so good to me. I'm so afraid.
I don't want you to be afraid. There's too much to do. And I want you to try not to worry. Whatever happens, we'll take care of you.
Frank's a fighter. If anybody can beat this Bob, he can.
All I want, Mary, is for Frank to be on his own 2 feet again.
He was always a great one for people standing up on their own. I think the greatest gift he gave me when we were growing up was not so much looking after me himself, but teaching me to look after myself.
Well, you always were a cocky little kid, as long as I can remember.
I didn't dare be anything else in my family.
Oh, that's right.
There was a girl named Helen Driscoll who had it in for me one time. She was a foot taller and a year older. All the sisters thought she was a saint. But I knew she was going to be waiting for me on the corner of Broadway and 155th Street after school.
How old were you?
I was 9, and she was 10. Anyway, when Frank found out about it, he started puffing me up and telling me how no one could intimidate me. Anyway, when he was finished, instead of sneaking out the side door, I marched straight out the front door and right up to her. She took one look at me, and she knew I was psyched up.
Did you fight?
No. She looked at me and she said, "Oh, hello, Mary." And I said, "Hello, Helen." She stayed clear of me for the rest of the year. Was Frank proud? And was I pleased?
Yeah, Frank always makes you feel you can do more. He's had a great effect on Dee, you know that.
Yeah, I know he has.
Yeah, it's the same with me. You know, growing up, I always knew that Frank could go into politics and I'd be his campaign manager. I mean, you can look at Frank. Well, this is a natural-born politician. But who's going to look at me and say, here's a natural-born campaign manager, huh?
Frank did.
Yeah, he always thought I could do it. Mary, I can. I'm good, I'm telling you. The wheeling and dealing, I'm good at it. The two of us together, we're a great team, Mary.
Yeah, sure you are.
Everything is going so good this year. He'll be city councilman. I know it, Mary. It's a shoo-in. I know it.
Well, there's no reason why not. The campaign's still going. He's missed a few appearances.
All he's got to do is wake up. The people know he's well and they'll vote for it. I know it.
All he has to do is wake up.
And tell us who did this to him.
Well, it wasn't an accident.
No, it wasn't. And if the police don't do something about it, Mary, we're going to. Frank, wake up. Frank, wake up and tell us who did this to you.
Will love conquer all? Or are the residents of Salem destined to be miserable? Find out who's pursuing who and who's left brokenhearted. Days of Our Lives, next on SoapNet.